Hello everyone, welcome to another watercolor tutorial. We're kicking Easter off with this cute little bunny rabbit. As you can see, I got excited and I forgot to hit record, but I will link my inspiration in the description like I always do. And the first thing that you want to do is just sketch out your bunny rabbit. What I did is I just looked up on Google, I typed in front face of rabbit, something like that, and you'll get something that should look like this. I don't know if you can see it, but basically like a rabbit face with bunny ears. And what we're going to do once you've sketched that out is just very roughly fill in with brown watercolor the rough shape of your bunny ears, but we do want to keep some things white, so we don't want to paint over some things like the inside of the bunny ears. So this first layer, you're not being hyper specific with your details or your shading. We're just trying to get the rough shape of the bunny rabbit on paper. The eyes are gonna go there. But because the eyes are gonna be black, I'm not really bothering with defining them. And our nose is going to be here, so I'm just going to make it a tiny bit lighter. So here we've got the rough shape of our bunny head. So now we can go in and start defining the shading and so on. So for our ears, because the ears are kind of rotated towards the outside, we want to make the inside of the outside of the bunny ears a little bit darker. So we're just applying some shading there. We also want to make this section here a little bit darker as well, since it's angled a little bit more towards the front. Just make sure that we keep the rest of it nice and light. We are going to paint a cute little nostril set over here. So I'm just taking some black and brown watercolor. And we're going to be making two little nostrils. I'm actually going to switch to my 00 Winsor & Newton brush for this part. And we're just painting two little lines. And barely connecting them with a line going downwards. The little mouth. And we're following the kind of ending of the nostrils, and we're just going to create the shading around the nose a little bit darker there. And we're going to follow that shadow around the little fluffy white cheeks. Don't forget to blend out that so that it's not extremely harsh. And we're just going to create a little kind of fluffy area here for the chin of the bunny. And we're going to blend that out. We're going to create some very gentle shading here. Okay, so now we're just going to focus in on the ears and create that really cute pink area. So I just took pink, and honestly any pink is going to do for this. Just make sure to leave a white space between the brown and the pink. And we're just filling in this area. And we want to leave it a little almost white at the top and just become progressively darker as we move towards the bottom, and we can just add a little bit more ink there in a second. Here I'm just adding some dark pink features that are just gently coming up. I don't want to make it go up too much. And we can help it along and sort of flare it out to make it look like it's furry. And now we're going to add the eyes. And this part is really, really easy. You're just going to grab quite a bit of black watercolor, and we're going to be painting them on top of the face. And first we're just going to paint on kind of an oval shape on either side. And from this oval shape, we're gonna kind of create quite a bit of eyelashes coming from it. So you can flare these out just sort of like you just saw me do on both the top and the bottom. I made my eye a little bit too big on this side, so we're just gonna compensate on the other side. Okay, so I'm just going to add some dark features yet again with the brown, because when the watercolor dried, it really made it less opaque than we want it to be. So I'm just going in yet again, darkening those highlighted, or the darkened portions rather, that I mentioned before. So part of the little ears. Okay, so the last thing that we're going to do on this cute little rabbit is add some white details. So some accents on the eyes as well as these little fluffs down here. So we're just going to create these little fluffs coming downwards. All right, and there we have it, our cute little bunny rabbit. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, as always, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and I will see you in the next one.